Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel, Truck It Prowl. Going to be heading over to Battersea this morning. I'm going to get there and I'm going to show you a nice tight little reverse we do. So there's two docks that we, two spaces if you like, where we have to unload, one for the GGBS and one for the OPC. The GGBS one's quite easy to get onto, but the OPC, which is what I'm going to be doing, is really tight and it's sort of in a corner. So we'll head over there and I'll show you what I mean. So stay tuned. See you in a bit. Hi guys, welcome back. So we were at Battersea and this here is where we're going to be tipping, and I'm going to turn you around and you'll see that there is where I've got back into. Now, pretty big yard to swing it around in. Problem is obviously it's right in the corner, which means chances are I'm going to be doing a blindside reverse, but we'll take you with me and we'll see how we get on. Right, so as you can see guys, we've got a tipper that's obscuring my reversing ability here to the right of me, or would literally be the left of me. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to reverse into the GGBS bay, which is not the one we want, but that will give me the angle to be able to straighten myself up and get a better swing to get into the bay that we're looking for. So as you see me pull forward here, you'll see that there are two yellow paintings on the wall. That's where we're aiming for. We want to get in between there, and we're going to swing it round nice and easy, and what we're going to try and do is basically just jig ourselves over as much as we can till eventually we are nice and straight and we don't have to worry about hitting the wall. So I'd rather take my time and get it perfect than cause any damage to the lorry, because the last thing we want to do is go back to our boss and have to fill out a big long report of what you've done. So yeah, take your time, take as many shots as you need, and just make sure you get in there safely. That's the most important thing really. You can't really do much more than that. So a few more little shunts, get myself straightened up, and we should be in just like so. Right guys, so we got in there. It's quite a tight one. So what people don't realise is they think that when I do these videos that I'm looking for validation, that oh wow, you can do a reverse. No, I've been doing it for years, and yes, it is not easy, but it's I'm kind of used to it now. So I'm just kind of trying to show people what to expect when they're doing it. So you can see how tight it is this side. And obviously, as I said, it's a blindside reverse, so it's not exactly the easiest thing to do, especially when you haven't got anyone helping you. But I have done this one a few times before. You just got to basically just work your way over the yard, try and make it so that as much of your trailer is in line before you start doing the manoeuvre, which is obviously a lot easier said than done. But if we have a look now, take you round to the back. Probably a little bit too close actually, I might pull forward a little bit. So that's where my pipe's going to be attached to, just here. And then that's going to go to number 6, which is that end one there. We're quite a long hose on this one, so what I might do is I might pull forward maybe a metre or so, and then we should be good to go. Now what I have done, so I might want to move over because the controls are all down the side here that I need to use. I haven't really left myself a lot of space, so I might do a little shimmy and just move myself over a little bit, get myself all lined up nicely, because we've actually got quite a bit of room here, haven't we? I don't really mind being too close to this side because I'm not going to be standing there, so we'll do that quickly. So yeah, catch you in a bit, guys. I'm going to quickly shimmy over and then get it all connected. Okay guys, so we're all reversed in now, a bit closer over this side as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how we set up the compressor. So basically it's just a case of taking this lid off here, taking the pipe off, twisting that in place. That's locked in now, that can't move. But that's pretty much it for the compressor part of it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head over to the back and connect up the hoses there, and then I'll show you how it all works. Connected up, as you can see. It was a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. It was quite tight to get on. There's quite a bit of muck around the pope where we're connecting into, so out of breath, might fit. And so yeah, we're going to come over to this bit now. Problem with doing this bit is I can show you guys, but you won't be able to hear me, because obviously once the PTO is running and the compressors go in, it all gets a bit too loud, and I don't think there's a microphone in the world good enough to muscle out all that noise. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right, so we've got the compressor running now, so I don't know how well you can hear me. I'll try and talk as loud as possible. So wait for it to build up to 0.5 bar. And what we're going to do is we're going to open the back tank, this one, and then we're going to release a little bit of air in now. And as you can see, the pipe starts moving. So that's lovely, there's no leaks. We're all good, up and running. So what I'll do is I'll leave this with just a little bit of air, so at the start. And what will happen is the pressure will build up, and then I can let some more air in, and then that will push it through a bit quicker. I know you guys probably looking at me thinking, wow, how sexy does he look in that PPE? And I know that's why you keep coming back to this channel. It's obviously because of my sex appeal. So yeah, you're welcome, and I'll see you in a minute. Right, so the pressure's now built up to 1 bar. So what we'll do now is we'll open up these air valves, and then that will push it through just a little bit quicker, and that should keep the pressure down. We don't want it going too high with these ones. They are restricted to, there we go, 1 bar. So try and keep it as close to that as possible. It's not always possible to keep it dead on 1 bar, but you know, you just keep it around that sort of area, and then everything's good and there shouldn't be any problems. And that's pretty much it now. I just sit here and, well, not sit here, but stand here and wait. Just make sure that the pressure doesn't go up too high or come down too low. What will happen is, as the product's being pushed out the first tank, when it's empty, the tank will start making a noise, which will indicate to me that I need to close that tank and open up the next one. And yeah, basically that's how you know when it's empty. That's why a lot of people get confused about that. Oh, how do you know it's empty? You can't see it.
It's basically just about hearing and watching the pressure drop. As soon as that pressure starts going a bit quick, you know that that's empty. So yeah, catch up with you in a bit. So there we go guys, nice little tight turn into a narrow little space, and shows you how we all get everything connected and tipped. So we're gonna have a quick bite to eat, and then we can move back to the yard, see what we've got next. If you liked what you've seen, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and yeah, see you on the next one.
I could go out in the darkness, see you calling my name. I hear you shouting, hear you calling, but it's not the same. Every word that you are throwing right into my back doesn't matter to me, cause I'm keeping my track. Let me go, let me go, let me go. Stop talking, let me go. Our time together always ended up in war. Every whisper made you jealous, and then from the start it is nice to see you shouting out the